Here's a good tip for anyone. Always keep in touch with people that you do good business with. Because I know a dealer in the northeast of England called Phil, and he's a good man. He's just called me and said that he's got a very nice BMW 840 that he's taken in and he just wants to shift. Now, I'm a massive fan of these modern classics, and at 10.5 grand, I think it's worth jumping in the disco and taking a look. The BMW I'm off to view has not been prepared for sale, which takes a few days if you paint the brake calipers and detail the cars to perfection, like Phil. So there's some room for negotiation there. And straight away, I spot something else I can use to my advantage. Nose cone damage. Ah, Phil.
Mike, how you doing?
How are you? Good to see you. Looking well.
Good to see you again. You too. You too.
So I'm glad you called me on this one. That looks great. I love the colour. It's all right to look inside?
Yeah, it's all over, Mike.
God, these Germans, they love their technology, don't they? What's the engine like?
Really good.
Yeah, is it strong?
Yeah, very strong.
And there it is, monstrous BMW V8. The only thing I did notice was right here at the front, I can see that this has had a little bit of a bump, and that's cracked the grille. It's not these loose. Look, they look a bit of a mess, don't they?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So we took it in part exchange. It's just come in, Mike, so I'll tell you what to do. Have a drive in the car, come back, tell me what you think, and let's talk.
This big old bad Beamer could be a potential money pit. If anything goes wrong in one of these cars, it could be rather expensive. So I just want to make sure that this car is happy where it is. I'm going to listen out for any clunks, rattles or groans. And at the moment, it's nice and silent. The only problem is I couldn't advertise it with that cracked nose at the front and the kidney grille hanging out. I'd have to get that repair done. Now, Phil's asking 10.5 grand for it. That's not bad for one of these cars, but I've got a funny feeling he'd be willing to give me a bit of money off just so I can fix that. I reckon this high-performance coupe is also worth a lot more down south. Perhaps it could sell for 14 grand if it's perfect and the service history checks out. But right now, I'm focused on a buying price. Well, that drives just like a BMW 840 should do. It's very nice. I'll just have a quick look through this service history. It's fantastic, isn't it?
It's really good, isn't it? It's just been serviced at BMW as well.
The only problem I've got with the car, Phil, is that nose cone, because that's got to come off to be repaired.
Well, to help you with the nose cone, if I can do 10 grand straight, Mike.
You're a top man. It's lovely doing business with you.
Cheers, thank you.
Perfect. I'm enjoying the 4.4 litre V8 engine. 0 to 62 miles an hour comes up in 6.8 seconds, but fuel consumption is around 21 miles to the gallon, so I'm driving steady. I'm totally relaxed behind the wheel of this car, even after driving it for hours, heading south, back to the workshop. And the closer I get to Elvis, it's got me thinking about repairing that nose cone. I know that that's got to be right before we get the car advertised and get it sold.
I love these, mate.
I'm so pleased you do. Oh, look at that. Oh, do you know, I've just done 250 miles in that car and it hasn't broken a sweat, and nor have I. I feel absolutely wonderful. It's such a comfortable car to be driving in.
Well, what do we pay for it?
We gave 10 grand for it, which I don't think is too bad. No doubt you've noticed something already.
I did. Yeah, I mean, it's 10 grand for a reason, because that, although it looks like a really simple little break in the front of that plastic, to fix it properly means the whole front end coming off. It needs to be reinforced behind it, properly repaired, and then have something done to the paintwork. So it's not a quick job. Nice car, shame about the face though. And that's the first thing any potential buyer is going to look at. So the pressure's really on to do a great job and an invisible fix. First thing I need to do is assess the damage and then call the body shop to get it booked in. So I've got to get the entire front end off to have it repaired, but of course there's always more to it than it looks. So I've got to take out things like the lights and the grills and then find all the fixings, and I've got to do that quite carefully because I don't want to break anything. It's quite an old car. I'm trying to find replacement bits, particularly at short notice. Probably won't be very easy. It's like a jigsaw puzzle in reverse, but the actual front end is only held in by a few screws and is made of lightweight plastics. The BMW has a nasty secret. There's evidence of a previous poor repair, so the nose may now be weakened. It'll need a strengthening plate and some careful attention to detail to bring it back to life, which could cost us more cash.
We're on a trading journey to help deliver Deepak his dream Porsche.
My dream car is the Porsche Cayenne.
Our latest trade needed face-saving surgery.
To fix it properly means the whole front end coming off.
Elvis stripped the front end off the BMW. Now it's time to find out whether the nose job worked.
They've done a really nice job there. They've bonded and, of course, repainted on the front end, and behind they've put a nice little cut strengthening plate that's going to reinforce it and hopefully stop it breaking again. So I'm really happy with that. It did cost 240 quid. Either way, though, it's done. I'm happy. I'm going to get it on. Because there's delicate, fresh paint on the bodywork, it's a two-man job to refit. Beautiful. Lovely. Thanks, mate. Cheers. I've cleaned up the front grille and reset the fixings which had come loose. I always prefer to keep original parts if possible. And, of course, it saves vital cash. Well, it looks great. I know it was only a very small crack, but the impact that it had on the look of the front end of this car was enormous. Now that it's fixed, though, it looks awesome. Mike's asked me to give the car a full detail too, because he's got a sales plan.
Well, Elvis has got the BMW all smartened up. It looks very, very nice indeed. So I've jumped in it and I'm driving to the south coast of England to a car club meeting. Car shows are one of the top places to sell. Buyers like the fact that they can compare different cars. Sellers know it's often a knowledgeable crowd who pay more for the right car.
They're lovely, aren't they? They are lovely. Yes, I think it's a great engine. Plus, right, you're going to love this. You ready? Full service history. Everything works inside the car.
It's been a tough 8 hours, but over the years I've learnt that a sale doesn't always happen on the day. Sadly, I'm driving the Beamer home myself.
Well, I haven't got a sale on the BMW, but I feel kind of optimistic. I've had a lot of people giving me really nice compliments about the car, saying that they like the colour, they like the wheels, and a lot of them have taken my number. So you never know. I just got to wait for the phone to ring.
I've had a lot of success in the past with these cars, and sure enough, within a few weeks, I've secured a deposit from a fan of this Munich legend. It's great news. I'm almost sad to see the car go.